I just want to help push my city forward. Vegas, from the biggest names in the game to those on the come up, including ones from right here in the city. I'ma come through and see what you got moving. Visit the Rockstar DJ with that come through, man. We on location right now. Haircuts don't lie in the city, man. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Hey, go ahead. Appointments and walk-ins welcome. But I'm here with my brother, man. It's real family right here. Jonn Hart. What's good with you,
What's
guys?
poppin'?
Hey, you in my town, man. What's good?
Man, I'm in Sin City. I'm in your city. You tell me what we doing.
So we did the performance for the station.
Yeah, it was poppin'. It was fire.
So I'm gonna jump right into it, man. You always been a crazy performer. Like,
thank you, bro.
What's the show prep like?
Vibe, energy. I like to, even though I'm R&B, I like to keep my stuff high energy.
Right.
So like all the records that I normally do is like, you know, I need the 808s, I need the slap, I need it to turn up, and that's just pretty much it. I mean, last night we did the show, but we didn't do like the whole show.
Okay.
Like the whole show is me with the DJ, with the drummer, and the keyboardist, and then two background dancers. So that's like the full show. And then depending on what's going on, like whether it's a club or a smaller venue, whatever is going on, it just varies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah.
Absolutely. So let's go all the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
Let the people who don't know, who ain't familiar with you, where you come from, how you got your start, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine.
Yeah, so Jonn Hart, Bay Area, Oakland, California.
Hey.
I started back in a group originally. We were called The
Absolutely.
Outfit. It was two singers, two rappers.
Right.
We came under E40's camp.
Okay.
Basically, two of my group mates went on tour with E40 during the hyphy movement.
Right.
And then once they got back off tour, they put together the group. E40 actually named the group.
Nice.
And so
that was the Like My Bass joint, right?
that was the song, Like My Bass and all
Classic.
that stuff. Yeah. Raw Smooth produced that too.
Absolutely.
Raw Smooth also produced my Who Booty record.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like the beginnings of, you know, my career.
Right.
And then after that went solo
Okay.
in 2012, and the first record I ever dropped was Who Booty featuring I Am Sue.
Major record
Yeah,
again.
record ended up just shooting up.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Got signed with, so Empire started that record off for me, actually.
Absolutely.
And then
Shout out to my people over at Empire,
Yeah,
man. That's
shout
family.
out Empire guys and all them. And then I end up getting signed upstream to Epic, Sony Epic,
Okay.
with L.A. Reid.
Okay, you still
And-
over there?
No, so
Okay,
they put French Montana on the record. That's when it went like #1 on Rhythmic Radio, all that stuff.
Right.
Toured the country, toured outside the country, and after that, everything fell apart.
Okay.
And then I got released from there.
Okay.
And then I kind of been on my own like after that. But now I'm back with Empire
Right.
with this new record. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the new record. You know what I'm saying?
Whistle.
If you don't know,
If you don't
Whistle.
know, Whistle featuring Too Short. And then we did another version with Juelz Santana, which was big because I flipped Juelz Santana Whistle
Yeah, the
song.
sample. You know what's funny? So look, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, look. I'm a lover of music, man.
Yeah.
So I felt real dumb, okay? Because I understood why you put Too Short on it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that make perfect
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
The Oakland connection plus,
Yeah,
Whistle.
yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you put the remix, I was totally like,
He's like, why did we
yeah,
use
well, I'm like,
Juelz?
yo, you know what I'm saying? Juelz is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Dipset, that's family, Jim Jones, you already know.
Yeah,
I messed
yeah.
with him the long way, but I'm
Yeah.
like, why did he, out of all people, why did he pick why did he pick
Juelz.
Juelz, to be honest? So I'm actually in here.
Yeah.
And Mars playing it, and I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, then it clicked to me. As soon as I heard Juelz's verse, I'm like, yo, he flipped
We
the
flipped his song. And then so for me to be able to work with both of them, like two legends, obviously, like you said, Short, he had Blow the Whistle, and then he gave me the famous "What's my favorite word" line. So that was
Absolutely.
classic. And then Juelz coming on, stamping that, and then us going to New York and shooting the video with him in New York. It was crazy, bro. It's
Right.
real. Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, that record, you're still pushing that record heavy, correct?
Yeah, man, that's the one right now. Like that's the whole focus. I've been on the road for like 2 months straight right now.
Man, I mean, you went overseas and everything, right?
We
Didn't you
went
do
to
some dates?
we went to DR. Well, actually, I'm going to Germany top of January.
Okay.
For actually like show dates.
Okay.
But right now we went to DR for like some DJ convention type stuff
Okay.
out there. So yeah, I mean, as far as overseas, that's
Right. So that was my next question, man. The grind is crazy. You always, hey, look, since you dropped this record, every time I see you on the gram,
Yeah.
you on a plane headed somewhere.
Yeah. Nah, it's a blessing because I know what it's like to sit at home too. You
Right,
feel
right,
me? Like
right.
I know what it's like to travel heavy. and then I know what it's like to be busy like every day, every week, and then I also know what it's like to be at home and have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm just blessed to be able to, man. I'm like, let's go. Where we gotta go? We going.
Where we going next?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take it back to the hometown, the town. You know, Oakland.
Town biz. Yeah.
You know, tell me what's going on with the Raiders right now, man.
I don't want to talk about that right now because I'm like,
you know, they
bro,
here, but
I know.
Before we even get here, y'all got your own issues for a whole nother season. You know, they playing there.
I don't know what's going to happen because the city's supposedly suing them now. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I know as growing up, you know what I'm saying, let's just keep it real. Like, it's been some hard seasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, growing up. But the fan base has always been loyal.
Yeah.
Like the black hole and everybody always come out, period. So
win or lose.
Win or lose. And it's been majority loses. But so it does kind of hurt. I know it's interesting for me. I don't know how to feel. It's kind of like it's such history. Right there with the Coliseum and right there in Oakland for the team to see them leave again, actually, because they went to L.A. before and then came back. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, oh, man, like, come on.
So, how you feel about them coming to Vegas then? You going to come watch them here? You got to come watch them at least once. You gotta
I don't
come
know
see
yet. I can't even
I'm going to drag you to a game.
I don't know how I feel. I'm like, right now, it's kind of like I'm still facing the fact that I'm a little salty. I can't, I'm a little salty that they're leaving, so to be determined on that.
Right, exactly. So let's talk about keeping it in Oakland. Yeah. Khaled brought you out on the Under One tour.
Yeah.
Tell me about that,
That was
bro.
big. So I was actually in Vegas.
Oh, so you was out here?
I was out here.
When he called you?
And he didn't call me personally.
Okay.
That'd be crazy. But so basically, DJ Nasty is the one who pretty much put that together.
Okay.
One of my homies, shout out to OP, in the Bay, they were in the club the night before.
Okay.
The night before the show.
Okay.
And they hit me. I guess my song came on in the Bay. Where they in the club that they were at.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, who's this song? That's the same dude who sings Who Booty from the Bay. And they was like, oh, he got to come out and open on DJ Khaled's set tomorrow. So I got the call like at 1 in the morning. Like, yo, you wanna come open for Khaled's set? I was like, I thought it was a joke. I looked at my phone I'm like, what? And they said it again. I was like, are you serious or are you joking? They was like, nah, tomorrow Khaled's set for the On the Run tour, Jay-Z, Beyonce. You come open. We hit the next flight smoking. We was out there. So that was real surreal to do that at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was dope.
So tell me about the energy, because I know I seen the videos. People that I didn't even know I followed. I was like, yo. Like.
Yeah, the energy was dope. Like, first off, Khaled and Nasty was dope. Like, got to meet them, talk to them, super dope people. And then, like, hitting that stage, you know, at that time, it was like, Levi Stadium, I think, holds like 50 or 60,000, I think.
Yeah.
At that time, I think when we went on his set, it was like probably like 40,000 people out there.
Crazy. Biggest crowd ever?
Energy. Nah, my biggest crowd ever was 100.
Okay,
at,
where was you at?
The Cali Ocho Festival in Miami. It was like 100,000 people on the whole block, just a sea of people. But that was a big crowd.
Did you stay for the whole jump?
Yeah, I stayed and watched it, and they went crazy.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what's the album?
Album Cross My Heart, out now. It came out September 14th.
Fire.
I got some dope features on there. We got Dej Loaf.
Okay.
We got 24 Hours and Luke Nasty. We have I Am Sue, Compton AV, and Too Short. I got 2 songs with Too Short on there.
Okay.
And then a Latin, Spanish, English, Spanish crossover song with Jim Morrell, which is dope as well.
Absolutely. And I mean, the last thing I want to talk to you about is the love that you show. So there's a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, who do a lot of love on the way up, and then when they get to that top or they get to the peak or they buzzing everywhere, they kind of stop showing the love.
Yeah.
And then when they're on a decline or trying to get back to the top, then that's when they start back up. You're one of the few people I've known, and I told people this was why I'm like, man, I'm always confident that Jonn Hart gonna find one. You're gonna get another one because you show love consistently. Like, from the time I met you, I'm not even talking about just me, like everybody. Like, you one of the few artists that I follow that, like, your Instagram stories be stupid long. In a good way, though. It be stupid long because you repost a lot of people junk. So tell me why you do that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know why you do it, but for the people who don't know, like, follow him for Jonn Hart.
I think it's just, I'm just being 100. Like,
right.
I mean, I guess it's just, who I am really. I remember like you, D Money, y'all was always be like, yo, you gonna catch another one, just keep at it. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Straightforward, like to my face, like, yo, you gonna catch another one, just keep going and you'll catch one. And we did.
Absolutely.
And I think it's as far as like showing love, it's just I've always rocked with the DJs and the people. Like you said, like before Who Booty blew up,
right.
I was in the clubs with the DJs, getting the record played, rocking right there on the spot.
Exactly.
Then when Who Booty blew up and I got signed, I was still in the club rocking with the DJs. And when I see you, it's always love.
Absolutely.
And then when I hit another decline after Who Booty dropped and then I got released from the label, I was still with y'all rock, you know what I'm saying? So, and then now that Whistle's going, the same thing. Like, you just don't, why switch up? Like, it's just, that's fake to me. You feel
Absolutely.
me? And also the same people who rose with you, like, you can't forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And for me, the DJs broke Who Booty. DJ and radio.
Right.
DJ and radio broke Who Booty, and DJs and radio broke Whistle.
Oh yeah, you know,
like you feel me? Like, cause Who Booty went before the whole internet, Spotify,
exactly. Oh yeah,
SoundCloud,
before Instagram and all that stuff.
Before that, that Who Booty went, and then now we got great numbers as far as Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube and all that.
Yeah, I seen that Spotify wrap up.
But
right, real nice numbers.
So we got great numbers, but that's not what broke Whistle.
Right.
The DJs broke
exactly,
Whistle, and radio, all the mix shows that broke Whistle.
Exactly.
So
you know, it's funny because I talk to when we go out for different stuff, we come to LA, a bunch of Empire. So I always talk to people and they're like, man, every time you walk in, you always demand everybody attention just because they're like, man, Jonn Hart is such a nice dude, such a genuine dude. Like whenever he walk in, it's all love. Even when you didn't have a record, like man, like you know what I'm saying. So. Do you got another record line? What's the next record that you gonna?
Come on, man. You know we cooking. you know. One thing, honestly, one thing about me, like I've never stopped working. Like even if like, don't get me wrong. Like to the general public, it was like where did he go? Right. But for people like you and other DJs and like industry people, like I see y'all all the time, like throughout the years. Like whether I'm in Vegas or you in LA, we'll run into each other. So it's like I didn't go anywhere. But one thing, like I'm always cooking. I'm already probably 85% done with the second project. Yeah. Second album already done. As far as what the single's gonna be, that's still to be determined because what I like to do is like I like to have like let's say 5-6 records and then go sit with like the late like Ghazi and my management, maybe bring a few DJs in, listen down, and then see what's what. Or sometimes we just drop it and see the reaction too. Like so,
let me just throw this one out here.
So second single, I have records. I haven't picked it out yet though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but we coming. I'm coming. Like right now, I'm
absolutely
coming.
Well, I always appreciate you showing love, my guy. I brought you to the barbershop, man.
Yeah, we had the shop.
Really,
I walked in. I was like, oh, we really doing it. Everybody cutting. We doing this. We going. Let's go.
So I always appreciate you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I come through. Jonn Hart, Mizzy. You already know what it is, man.
And we go way back.
Way. Hey, how's Auntie, by the way? You want me to tell him a story about Auntie?
Tell him something about Auntie.
Man, so look, Jonn Hart had a show at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh.
And his aunt.
No, that was my cousin.
Your cousin, okay, it was cousin.
She's my older cousin.
Yeah, your older cousin.
Oh.
His cousin came through and got stupid lit.
Just ran on stage before the show. Something was like, yo, he had to yank her off stage.
So then after the show, we trying to go out, try to do whatever. He's like, look, Mizzy, I need you to do me a big favor. He's like, please take me to drop my cousin back off, man. Like, I got to get her home safely. And she stayed.
Bro.
Hey, if you don't think Vegas got hoods, Vegas got hoods. She stayed where it ain't pretty. I'm going to tell you
So listen, she was living out here at the time. She moved back to Oakland. She back in town. So yeah, it's bad.
I'm going to end it off of that, man. Hey, I always appreciate you, bro.
Man, always.